I just came on to chat to you guys for a while. I'll wait for you all to join me. I'm lying down because I've just had some treatment for my lymphedema, and I underestimated how I was going to feel having rushed around and struggled a lot this morning. So I'm just lying down, but I didn't want to let you guys down again. I'm going to repeat all this in a minute, so I'll wait for you to join me. I can see my colour now in the light. Look at that, I can see my colour. Hello to whoever's joined me. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Terry. Hi, Terry. Now, I just came on. I'm a bit late. I'm not going to do my makeup today. I've just had... Hello, Nina. Yes. Thank you. So what happened is I had my lymphedema appointment. Hello, Bushra. This morning. And I've really had a bad flare-up the last few weeks of my lymphedema. So she's really good, my nurse. Hello there, Claire. Oh, hello. So she did some lymphatic drainage and helped me to get into these compression tights that I haven't been able to get into because my lymphedema has been so bad. So it's spiraled because I couldn't get into the compression. Then it got worse, which meant I could even less get into the compression. And now my legs are so heavy, I can't lift my legs over and up into the bath. I literally have to grab my leg with my arm and lift it over the bath because it weighs a ton. It's full of fluid. So it's a bit painful when she did the massage, the lymphatic drainage, because she actually was stimulating the lymph nodes. But boy, when I got in, I needed the loo because it works, you see. So it basically helps to drain the fluid away. But I'm now completely knackered and lying down with my feet up. So I just don't feel up to sitting at my makeup table and putting on makeup right now. But I didn't want to let you guys down again. Thank you. I just didn't want to let you guys down again because I've let you down a lot recently. And I don't want you guys to give up on me because I know at the moment I am going through a bit of a tricky time with a lot of things going on. And I'm aware that I've abandoned makeup a bit. And it's basically, to give you an example, right, of why makeup became so important to me, right? Yes, we can talk about makeup. So why makeup became important to me and why at the moment makeup has fallen to the wayside a little bit. So to give you an example, this morning, just to get ready to go out meant, obviously, everyone has a shower or a bath. This morning I got a bath because it's easier to get a bath than a shower because I'm sitting down. Got a bath, got out, then I had to get my dressing on my foot, then I had to get my compression on. And that takes about an hour and a quarter just to do that. Never mind drying my hair. I mean, I blew dry my hair, but I just could not be bothered at that point to even style it. I just quickly put some mousse on it and whatever because I was exhausted. After doing all that, it took me an hour and a quarter. And I got this dress. I bought this dress yesterday in Tesco's, right? I actually quite like it. What do you think? And the reason I bought it is because you literally just stick it over your head and you're dressed. Because after having to struggle to put yourself in a straitjacket, right, you've got the CT Rosy Seduction shade. It's pretty but a bit warm on me. Just wondering how cool tone people deal with Charlotte's lip colours. Thank you, Rebecca. Hello, Nina. You haven't let anyone down. You need to care for yourself. Do you know what? I haven't ordered it yet. and I haven't ordered the eye makeup yet. So I'm going to do that because I really need to get back to self-care. So that's what I was getting on to. And that's why it's difficult to motivate myself. And why makeup became so important. So I'm reminding you, but I'm reminding myself of why I started this channel, because you get to a point where you're having to do so much to kind of deal with your health issues that it leaves you no time to do all the nice self-care things, like care for your appearance. So it's nice when you find a little find like this dress, which I think looks really nice on me, but literally involves me sticking it over my head. But it is important to make time for the nice self-care things, but that's what gets flung out when health conditions get really overwhelming, as they are now. And so my interest in, like, my interest in ordering new Charlotte Tilbury, it used to be I was like, I couldn't wait. And now it's like, oh, shall I get it today? Oh, maybe I'll look at it tomorrow. It's I know I can recognize it in me, and that's why I started the channel. So I hope that when you're watching this, you can see it in yourselves maybe, and you can realize that even though maybe I'm perhaps not as motivated at the moment, or it's difficult for me to keep up with doing regular videos, that actually that's why I do try and keep going. So let's talk about makeup. So we've got all these new things out. So there's the new Hourglass palettes. Now, are they the ones that you put the bespoke ones in? Physical and emotional care go hand in hand, but we always seem to prioritise the physical. Please be kind to yourself, Ali. Thank you, Nina. Well, I'm going to get some lymphatic drainage massages now on the NHS for a few weeks. I would gladly pay for them, but the lady lives too far away. She said she's been asked about it before. It's a very different type of massage. If you think about lymphatic drainage, you think about this really deep tissue massage. It's not, because apparently your lymph nodes and the system is just underneath the skin. And so it's a sort of, it's not a tickly massage, but it's not really firm either. Now, oh my God, they are stunning. Thanks to Shahina for getting me linked to Hourglass for my wedding. I will never look back. Okay, so there's a recommendation. Are these the bespoke ones? The Hourglass palettes, are they the bespoke ones? Where you put different shades in, you can make it to suit you. Hourglass are very good. I'm trying to think what I've got of Hourglass. I've got their powder. At the moment I've even forgotten the name of it. What's the powder? The light reflective powder. I've got those, and I've got a few of their lipsticks. I like their lipsticks. The ones on the little wand, the little dinky wand, that they fit in pen holders in your handbag. But they're really creamy and glossy. Love them. And you can refill them with different... Hourglass were the first people to do it, actually. You've got a few HG blushes. They were on offer, 15% off, another 15% off in John Lewis. Yes, but I got the edit first. I even used the darker palette, the tiger on my eyes and face too. Talk about airbrush finish. The Confession lipsticks, that's right, Sheena. Love the Confession lipsticks. Shahina was your saving grace with the super bargains. We all like a bargain, don't we? So yeah, I'm definitely going to get, so I've picked out what I want from Charlotte Tilbury. So I'm definitely going to get 2 of the eyeshadows. I've got to get the purple one that runs teal. Hopefully it's not sold out yet. The purple one that runs teal and the green one. And I'm tempted to get, there's one that sort of looks a bit like mink, you know, bit grey minky colour, a bit like a colour chameleon for brown eyes. I like that one. They're fantastic colours and long wearing and really convenient that you can just switch them over. I got a special edition one year and I wasn't keen on the special edition. There was something wrong with the, it was a special edition, a different coloured capsule, and it kept coming apart. It wasn't good, didn't look good. So, but then I bought the regular one and I loved it. Just to let you know, Pillow Talk Crystal Dimension is on CT website and a pack of setting sprays came on last night. Oh, I'll have to have a look then. So maybe I was right not to order just yet. I will have a look. Oh, you bought the Ghost collection. Yes, Nat Shahina, that was it. I think I bought the Ghost lipstick. And that was, I remember now. It was the Ghost lipstick wand, but the tip was clear. But it was a really cheap plastic and it just broke. So it kept falling off and it just looked cheap and nasty. But the actual regular one is fine. So we're just, anyone that's just joining, hello there, Rebecca. I am lying on my bed because I've had some treatment this morning and I'm really not up to sitting at the table and doing makeup. So I'm lying on my bed, but we're just talking makeup and we're talking new releases for a while. And then I'm going to go and take some painkillers because I didn't want to let you guys down. This is not the most flattering way to lie, is it? Because it looks like I've got 300 chins. And by the way, if you do like this dress, this is a jumper dress, right? I don't know why I got it tucked in like that. This jumper dress looks really nice on. It's really comfortable, but it looks stylish. It's really easy to put on. No zips, no nothing for when you've been struggling with your garments, like me. I wish you could see it full length. I'll take a photo later on. And it was in Tesco's for £27. Now, I'm normally a 14, but they didn't have it in a 14, so I got it in a 12, and it's fine, fits. So, yeah, just, oh, that was the other good thing. That must tell you this while you're talking makeup, and I'm joining in on the makeup as well. The one thing that cheered me up, yes, that had rubbish reviews for the Confession lipsticks. People complained about them for a good while. Yeah, it was the lid. Rebecca, we're sharing the #1 Rebecca status. Jumper dresses are great for this time of year. They are, as I said, after getting myself in compression garments, just being able to just shove a dress over my head and I'm dressed. Don't have to button anything. Don't have to do anything. Just shove it over my head and I'm dressed. That works for me. I'm getting, now I was going to, oh yeah, the good news, the thing that cheered me up in my lymphedema appointment. So the bad news was that yes, I'm definitely having a bad flare up and my right leg is 3 centimetres wider than it was in April. All fluid. But because she was measuring me for a new pair of compression tights, because my measurements have gone up, she measured round she had to measure around my waist and my hips and everything else. We haven't put any measurement on there, so it's all fluid in your legs. So that's good. It's good to know I haven't put on any weight. I have put on weight. If I got on now this is the thing, there'd be no point to me getting on the scales. Right? It wouldn't tell me anything, because I'd probably put on 1.5 stone in my leg. My leg is just so heavy. Just imagine tying a brick to one of your legs. Just tie a brick to one of your legs and then get in the bath. And see how easy it is to get your leg over the bath. I'm just making a joke out of it, because it has depressed me this morning completely. You got the Sculpture Duo set. It looks fabulous. Hello, Stacey. How are you, Stacey? Oh, the £6 palette, Ghost palette, looks cheap as well, does it? But it wasn't just that it looked cheap, this lipstick. The lid, because it was this cheap plastic rubbish, right, it actually had cracked. So because it had cracked, it just didn't stay on, because it had cracked down the middle, so it kept falling off. And I think it came, didn't it, with the refills. So I thought, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy the regular one, the normal one, because then I can put the refills in that. And that's why I ended up buying the regular one. And then I just chucked the other one because it was rubbish. You're feeling very run down. Stacey, join the club. That's why I'm not doing makeup today. I'm sorry. Have you been and had your surgery yet? And your lid broke, did it, on the palette? See, they were crafty. They called it Ghost so they could put this cheaper plastic. This is what you got to watch with makeup companies. I've noticed this a bit. Now, obviously, Hourglass tried it. Charlotte Tilbury's definitely tried it. I think what they try and do, because they realise that obviously everything's going up, materials are going up, everything's costing more, but it becomes very unpopular if you start putting your prices up. So what they try and do is cut down on the price of the packaging, and they try and make it out as it's something special. So, I mean, we can all think, I can think immediately as for Charlotte Tilbury example of this, where we remember the palette that had about half the amount in it, and they said, oh, that's because it was a different formula and that it was a lighter formula. It's absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. They were trying, in my opinion, I would say, they were trying to cut the costs of making the palettes and keeping the price the same, but cut the cost of making it instead of putting the price up. You'd love to be able to remove pans and mix and match. Well, you know, Bushra, you can do that with MAC. They don't look as luxurious as Hourglass, but you can do it with MAC. And you get, I tell you what the advantage of the MAC ones are. I've done a few videos on doing, making up my own palette for MAC. The advantage of MAC is that you've got something ridiculous, like, I can't remember, but it's something like 50 shades to choose from. So you really can bespoke a palette. And they do it with blush and they do it with lipsticks as well, I think. You can get pro palettes for lipsticks. You can get them for blush and you can get them for eyeshadows. So, but they don't look as luxurious as the Hourglass. They won't. So it just depends. With Hourglass, you're going to get more of a luxurious finish. It's going to look nicer, but you won't get as many colours to choose from. Nina Spanx, lots of Spanx. So Nina's asking what happened to you, Stacey. Oh, the hospital made me another appointment yesterday to see the surgeon. I worried for 28 hours thinking something was wrong. Turns out they made a mistake. I didn't need an appointment. You don't, oh, I see. Don't do belts as it accentuates. Right, let me look at these comments here. So Nina's saying she doesn't do belts as it accentuates her beautiful figurine that you've worked years to develop. You know, a potted tummy, ha ha. Depends on what sort of belt. Your pre-op is tomorrow, Stacey. Yes, it is, isn't it? Inexcusable, Rebecca. Nina, have you tried those ones, the thick ones that you tie around? They're quite good. Because they go over a bit of the potted tummy. A sticky outy belty. Yeah, I definitely experiment with different types. I bought some on Amazon. They're dirt cheap. And they're literally like, let me see, I might be able to get it. I'm trying to keep my foot up, but I've got to get up in a minute anyway to take some painkillers. So let me see if I can quickly put my hand on them. Because they're in my bedroom. Oh. Honestly, my legs weigh a ton. They really weigh a ton. Oh. Now, are they in here? Is this the bag that I'm looking for? Yes, I think it is. Right. Nina. These are the ones I was going to show you. Now, did I get the... I haven't got the Pop Shots yet. I haven't got anything yet. But I'm going to be getting the Pop Shots. I'm going to do the order today, but Nina's just said that something else has come in. Sorry, excuse that a second. I haven't got my little thing. Nina, have you tried these? You can get them in packs of 3. So I got, I think, oh, packs of 4. I got 4 different colours. And they're quite cheap. I've got nice belts as well, but these ones, they're quite fun to try out. Let me show you. Hang on, just sort this out. Right. They're these. They come like that. And you tie them around. Let me show you. Let me see if I can balance this somehow. Right, so you tie it like this. You won't do belts, okay. Well, I'll demonstrate it anyway. So you can kind of cinch yourself in if you want to. And then tie it up. Now, I probably wouldn't wear this belt with this dress. But they're quite good. And you get them in packs. So I've got one in white. I've got one in black. And they're quite good because they cinch it. Your waist in, especially if you've got something that's perhaps not as fitted. But if you don't do belts, you don't do belts. But anyway, now you've seen the dress. I do like this dress. See, sometimes you don't have to pay a fortune for clothes. £27 from Tesco's. Right, what's... Nina, when I tried it on alone and I looked like I was in a tube. Oh, yes, of course. The sensory feeling of it. I get that. I get this, and Nina, at the moment, I totally get about the sensory world thing. With clothes at the moment, as I said, because my legs are so swollen and they're having to be compressed, I want clothes that I can literally just slip on, that don't have anything, nothing digging in, no waistbands, no nothing, just straight down. That's become important to me for the time being. What CT item is coming soon? Well, Stacey, Nina just said something about overnight a couple of things have appeared. I'm going to go back to that comment. So, Nina said she's probably here. Crystal Dimension, Pillow Talk Crystal Dimension is on the website, and a pack of setting sprays came on last night. But there's a lipstick. I don't know about the lipstick, but I think a few of you want to see it. Do you want me to get the lipstick and do a demo of it? I don't mind. I'm just thinking about priorities for getting stuff. Yeah, do you know what? The new mini brush set. Now, I don't like... Now, let's talk about the mini brush set from Charlotte Tilbury. I skipped the previous year when she had a pouch, because I saw it at the launch of the foundation, and I thought it looked a little bit cheap, to be honest. If I'm honest, I thought it was a bit of a cop-out from the cases, which I love, as you know. But this year, I am tempted to get the brush set, because it's got a miniature version of the foundation brush. So the Hollywood brush. And I love that brush. I've got 2 or 3 of them. I really love that. And to have a travel one would be great. So I think that might go. I might hold on and ask for Santa for it, because Mick often likes to get me Charlotte Tilbury, and that might be something I could ask him to get me. You don't have to buy it if you don't want it. No, I know, but do you know what it is with Charlotte Tilbury? She's released so many lipsticks. And I've got so many. I'm starting to think, yeah, it's good. If it would be of real benefit to people to see what it looks like on me, then I would buy it, because I'll buy it for my channel. I'll buy it to do a video swatch of it. Definitely. I wouldn't begrudge that. But if actually not that many people are that bothered and they really want to see some of the other new things, I'm just trying to be a bit more of a smart shopper at the moment. But I definitely want to get the eyeshadows. I definitely want to get the brush kit. I'm not keen on that eyeliner. I have my eyes on the green and the blue Pop Shots. Definitely. I think we've all got our eyes on those. You're buying it. You're buying the eyeliner? The duochrome eyeliner, but I can see you could use it for other things. I'm trying to be good with the purchases at the moment and hold off for November. Well, I think I'm trying to do that as well, Nina. I mean, the other thing is, I'm not broke, don't get me wrong, but the cost of living has gone up tremendously. And I do have to have my heating on, because I've got very poor circulation in my legs. and it's horrendous the amount the heating's gone up. So I'm just trying to be a little bit smart with my shops at the moment. You know, I've got backup money. I'm not in poverty land or anything, but I just think we're all having to do that. And I think these makeup companies need to realise that. And I think the refillable things are a good idea, because anything, I think makeup companies need to think about things like that. So the duochrome eyeliner is this eyeliner. It's a liquid eyeliner from Charlotte Tilbury, and it's a sort of pink come gold duochrome eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. And there's two reasons why I wouldn't buy that. One is, there's a few reasons I wouldn't buy it. One, it wouldn't suit me because I've got hooded lids, and it just wouldn't look right on hooded lids. And yes, I could put it underneath my eyes, but my eyes are quite sensitive. Secondly, I just think it's not a Charlotte Tilbury makeup item. To me, it feels like that is something that the Puig team have come up with to get the younger. I'm not saying that you shouldn't use it if you're older, but I just get the feeling by that release that they're trying to appeal to the younger market. And it feels like it's a very out of character item for Charlotte Tilbury to have designed. I cannot see Charlotte Tilbury using that on anyone unless she was doing a magazine shoot. You skipped it too. A magazine shoot with like an 18-year-old on a beach or something. I just don't see Charlotte Tilbury emoting about it and saying how wonderful it would be. You know, on one of the videos that she used to do. It doesn't seem to me, it seems a weird thing. It seems, you know what, when I saw it, I thought Urban Decay. That's immediately I saw it, I thought Urban Decay, but not Charlotte Tilbury. So that's why I'm skipping that one. And if I think something really hasn't been, yeah, it's silly and forgettable. If I think something really has not been thought up by Charlotte, then I'm not interested. They're trying to get money in. It's Christmas. Let's do something sparkly. Oh, I know, a sparkly eyeliner. Yes. So Nina's saying it's been on photos in a fashion show. I think the brand's testing the water with new things. There's a shift in being a bit quirky for them. Totally UD, yes. And Melt Cosmetics. You keep knocking your buttons and losing me, Rebecca. And Bushra reckons Charlotte's going to surprise us at Christmas time. She may well do. And Nina brought up a very good point. You can make something like it with a cream shadow that have shine in them. You can make something, let me tell you, you can make something out of it with a sparkly powder eyeshadow. There is a brilliant thing that I bought a few years ago, so it's probably gone out now, but you can get it on Beauty in the Boutique, and it is basically liquid that you mix with your eyeshadow to make it into a liner, a liquid liner. And you could make any eyeshadow into a liquid liner with it. You just mix it in with the eyeshadow and whack it on with an eyeliner brush. So if you want to do it, you could do it with one of her Pillow Talk pop shades, probably. Natasha will surprise us. We Rebecca's are button knockers. So what's on your Christmas wish list this year, makeup wise? I want to see like the thing that you wouldn't buy yourself. Not necessarily because, like for me, like the brush kit. I know I don't really need a brush kit, but I really want that one because it's got the foundation brush in it. So it's a bit of a guilty purchase. So with the guilty purchase, I'll put that on my Christmas wish list because then I won't feel guilty that I bought something that I've already got quite a bit of. So what would be your Christmas wish list items? I'm looking at the screen now. I'm not going to ramble on and talk and not read what you're saying. You'd love to start a YouTube channel. Well, why don't you then, Stacey? I remember someone else saying this a while back. A long while back. Someone else came onto my channel and said, I'm going to start up a YouTube channel soon. And I said, well, I'll recommend you. And that was Rebecca. You don't know if you have the confidence. Well, the only way you're going to find out if you've got the confidence is by doing it, taking that first step. I've already bought mine, all of the Hourglass palettes done and dusted. Oh, right, for your Christmas. Same about the brushes. Not interested in any makeup at the moment. Hi, Aisha Khatri. I'm saying I haven't seen Aisha here before. Welcome, Aisha. Is there anybody else that I haven't said hello to? I'm going to go back and quickly. I think I've said hello to quite a few of you. Duochromes are in, yeah. You know what I've noticed a lot in clothes? And I'm quite happy about it. I've noticed that there's a lot of lilac winter clothes. So, but I haven't noticed it in makeup. Now, I'm really happy because I bought a lilac coat. You're late. Oh, don't worry about being late, Aisha. Just pleased to see you. Guess who approached me yesterday for one of my pictures? John Lewis asked to use one of my pictures. That's great, Shahina. Really good. Aisha's saying hello, everybody. So yeah, hello to everybody watching me, and also to the people that don't like to comment but watch me, and those that watch me on replay. And I'm sorry that I haven't been putting my makeup on today, but I just had to put my feet up, and I've had a bit of a tricky day, but it's been great talking to you all. So what else have we got on people's wish lists for Christmas? We want to know more. Yes, Nina, tell us more. Tell us more about John Lewis, and which picture was it that they wanted to use? Can you tell us more? Or is it now a state secret? Oh, thank you, Rebecca. Well, this morning, as I said, it took me an hour and a quarter to put all my hosiery on. And so all I could do was stick some mousse in it and do a rough blow dry. I haven't styled it or anything, so sign of a good cut, maybe. I would have liked to have styled it, but I just ran out of time. Empties pictures for candles. There's a public comment under one of the recent empties pictures for candles. Who's excited for Sephora? Aisha, we would love to be in the UK. We'd love to be excited for Sephora, but unfortunately, we don't have Sephora, and we can't even look at the Sephora website in the States. You cannot even look at the site. It takes you to the French one, and you can't order from that. It's just, but yes, in the US, I bet you're excited for Sephora because they do some good stuff. Sephora was here years ago in Bluewater, and there was talk that they were going to come back to the UK, but they're not doing it. You're from the UK, so how do you order Sephora then, Aisha? Aisha's from the UK. Oh, Sephora's coming to Feel Unique. Ah, right. Okay. See, look, you all know this makeup news before me. Hello, Trini. Trini Camphor. Well, that is good news then. Great. Oh, then I am excited for Sephora. So they bought Sephora. Have they bought Feel Unique then? So all the brands that we couldn't get before unless we paid customs, we're now going to be able to get. Speak to you later, Nina. Safe travels. Oh, is Nina off? Right, well, listen, I'm going to go, guys. Thank you so much for the chat. Is there a long palette being released from CT? No. No long palette this year. I asked that question to Lena. They're doing the single eyeshadows instead. Yes, and Shaheena's reminding you all to like the live. I'm really sorry. I might pop up and do an extra one, but I can't promise anything at the moment because I don't want to let you down. If I do, I'll do a makeup one later on in the week. All right, and I'm sorry I didn't do any makeup today, but it's been great chatting to you all. All right, take care. Love you all. Mwah!